Bitcoin will die. Ron DeSantis told this Elon Musk in a Twitter space. Ron DeSantis is Florida's governor and the Republican Party's latest leadership candidate. He said Bitcoin will die if Joe Biden is re-elected. Bitcoin represents a threat to them. They're trying to regulate it out of their existence. This news is a good news because DeSantis isn't the first Republican candidate to mention Bitcoin. Vivek, who is running for the US presidency 2024, said on stage at Bitcoin 2023 in Miami that the next election should be a referendum of fiat currency and also has come against CBDCs with no. And this is so bullish for Bitcoin. Watching the big perspective of the bull market 2024-2025. And here's a very interesting chart which I have for you. Green line is price for new house sold in the United States in USD. And the orange line is sales price for new house sold in the United States in BTC. This chart is perfectly showing us that soon you can buy for one Bitcoin a whole house. Big picture, it's getting very interesting because we had three major black swan events. Mt. Gox we had here around 2012. The latest one was COVID 2019 and then FTX. You remember when FTX announced bankruptcy, I told you in our Telegram group and also here on this channel, get out the money from FTX before they got bankrupt. But people wrote, I remember in the comments, you can watch even in the comments on this channel, they wrote, no, it cannot be happen, FTX is too big. And what happened? They lost all their money and I'm very sad, feeling sad for them, but I warned you, bratan. And now the question is, was this the big black swan event after Bitcoin starts to run to the upside, yes or no? But in the big picture, it doesn't matter because we have exactly 1 year, as we're speaking on the channel always, every day, exactly 1 year to accumulate Bitcoin before we see Bitcoin running to the upside. This green field represents the Bitcoin halving and it's exactly 1 year until the Bitcoin halving. And another amazing indicator called the Gaussian channel. Another amazing indicator called the Gaussian channel. You can put the indicator by yourself. Just click on indicator, type in Gaussian channel and add it to your chart. Always, as soon as the Gaussian channel gets squeezed here, this red field, we saw the bull market started. You see here, it happened in 2015, it happened here in 2019, and it happened right now. The Gaussian channel getting squeezed more and more, and as soon as it flips to green, we know we 100% bottom out. We will see Bitcoin running to the upside. For me, the most clearest indicator is the Bitcoin halving, because after every Bitcoin halving, we never see the bottom again. In the immediate short term, Bitcoin is fighting the daily support and resistance line. You saw yesterday, the bulls won against the bears. Be very cautious with your trades right now because we still broke out of the symmetrical triangle to the downside. The technical price target is around 24,140. I would take profits before at 24,800. As you remember, as long as we're not breaking again above 27,400, I remain bearish in the immediate short term. Also, we see on the total crypto market cap that we broke down from this consolidation in this channel. It's showing us that Bitcoin should further break to the downside. Bitcoin shorts chart showing us clearly we formed a double bottom. A double bottom is a bullish sign, but we are watching the shorts. So it means we should get even more shorts into the market, which would mean that the Bitcoin price would drop down. If we're zooming out on the Bitcoin shorts chart, we see exactly this happened in the past. We saw some drop down and then the shorts exploded before they got wrecked. DXY after forming a double top showing us also a lot of bullishness. And you know, as soon as the dollar is pumping, Bitcoin is dropping down. So there is a little bit room to grow for the dollar, which indicates also that Bitcoin should dropping down to the downside a little bit more. However, we will face here a massive resistance, which would speak after a drop for massive pump for Bitcoin because the dollar should get rejected here. Obviously, if the dollar is not getting rejected here, we will see the dollar further pumping to the upside and Bitcoin breaking to the downside. In case Bitcoin cannot hold this monthly support line at around 24,825k, we are expecting that Bitcoin could drop down as far as 20k. Why 20k? Because we didn't close the CME gap. You see it here. The CME gap is around 21,000 and 20,180, and it's in a perfect alignment with the VPVR, which show us that the massive volume is coming between 20,900 and 20k. So be prepared for it. If you are in the short, I would take profits at the weekly support line 25,200. The next profits I would take at 24,800. And in case we are breaking the monthly support line, then the price target is around 20k, so slightly above 20k. On Bybit, you can get a $1,000 free long or short position. Just click the link, choose you want a long or a short position, and claim your bonus of $1,000 free long or short position. Yesterday in this dip, I bought some altcoins, IDEX, GMX, SUI, FTM, FET, and also ordinals. You remember why I bought this? Because one thing is we are trying to outperform the market in short term, in the immediate short term. This is what I showed you by leverage trading. Another thing is I'm building a long-term portfolio, watching the bull market, which will happen after the halving 2024 in April 2024. So 1 year, as I told you, we have time to accumulate our favorite altcoins, and this is what I'm doing. So this one of my altcoins, I'm constantly writing you here in our Telegram group which altcoins I'm buying. I also buying Cubic, and congratulations, some of you bought also Cubic. We had this opportunity to invest as a group in Cubic because I have a contact to the miners directly, and we got it even for 10 or 20% lower than the actual market price is right now. You cannot buy it on any exchange. We bought it directly through the miners. Maybe we can call it or something like a seed round or something like that. If you want, you can join this Telegram group, 1000x Hunters. We are building a portfolio for the bull market 2024-2025. Link is also down below. Let us quickly go through some comments of you, bratans, because I'm reading really every comment which you're writing. Thank you everyone for making this video. I found it really interesting writing. Anthony, I still think we shall see 19,500 before the run up. Yes, possible, because the CME gap is around 20k. So this is really possible. You're right, it's just one click. I start doing my part. Thank you so much. We reached 200 likes yesterday. I would appreciate if we again reach 200 likes on this video. Abdi commenting really nearly every video. Thanks, Mr. Muscle. When home tour, bratan. Do you want a home tour? I will do it for you, bratan. I can show you here also my cars. I'm showing only Rolls Royce because some people are thinking I want to brag with it. But I have also another car here. I just don't want to show you here in this video because I don't want that people get in bad mood, but maybe I should do it. He's asking, what are my top 3 altcoins? My top 3 altcoins are difficult to say, but it's definitely FXS, Aave, and IDEX. But there are coming also more, which I'm constantly writing in our Telegram group. Fire, thank you so much. Can we spiked hair Slavic? Okay, what is spiked hair Slavic? Can someone write me down below in the comments? Why new moon dump? We are right now in a new moon, yes, and theoretically this also speaks for another dump in the market. The only thing which could pivot the market that we see massive pump is after the agreement on the debt ceiling is here. We see the parties moving closer on the debt ceiling deal as talks drag on. In the history, we saw the stock market drop down as soon as agreement on the debt ceiling was there, but gold spiked up. If Bitcoin will move in alignment of gold, we could see Bitcoin pumping. So this is the only thing which could in the immediate short term save Bitcoin, and we could see a pivot and Bitcoin could pump to the upside. Bratan, this is a bear trap possible only if Bitcoin will move with the alignment of gold, as I told. When astrology analyzes, yes, it will come regarding the new moon and the full moon phases. And the crazy thing is, yes, it's astrology, but it's based on the history 70 to 80% when we see always it's working out, this new full moon pumps and dumps. Thank you so much, Bratan. So if you have any questions, write me down below here in the comment. I will answer you in the next video. I kiss you and see you later. Mwah.